Welcome back, everyone, to what may very well be the final installment of Rule of Rose. Apparently it's December. Let's see what happens after we've gotten furious at everyone and royally slapped the Princess of the Red Rose, our dear friend, according to the game's opening prologue. Stray Dog and the Lying Princess. Jeez. Stray Dog. Let's have a read. Stray Dog and the Lying Princess. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who told lies. She liked to scare the other girls by screaming, "Stray dog is coming! Stray dog is coming!" But soon everyone stopped being scared. They hated the way that she lied. One day, the girl came home screaming, "Stray dog is coming, really!" Everyone thought it was just another lie. Except this time it was no lie at all, and so they were all gobbled up. The end. It's basically The Boy Who Cried Wolf. However, we've seen how relevant these stories are to gameplay, so... Tea.
Oh, really? Really? How, Chad? Jennifer, over here.
Greetings. Princess, please forgive all that I've done.
Greetings, Princess Jennifer. Thank you very much for coming to our new Aristocrat Club.
Greetings, Princess Jennifer. From now on, you'll be our new princess.
Now, Princess, please think up a new game.
Please lead us.
We are yours to command, Princess.
Princess, go ahead. Guide us. We need you. We don't know what to do. Look, it's windy. It's windy.
Well then. Also, Stray Dog Legend. That is just Wendy's lie. And wasn't Wendy the kind-hearted princess, who was our best friend, but also apparently the leader of the Aristocrat Club, whom we destroyed last chapter? Did we depose her, or what? Well...
Once upon a time, there was a precious little girl.
Let's go ahead and check that health. Not so bad. I deserve that. Hey! One dog for another. I win. Whew. Now there's a disturbing concept, wouldn't you agree? He was Stray Dog all along. But wait. Because you wouldn't love me, because you were so stubborn, I brought you here. Because you fell in love with Brown, because you didn't realize it was me, I brought Stray Dog here. But I... Remember this? Please stop him with this. Only you and your beloved dog can stop him. I'm sorry. Ugh. Gregory's gun. Now at this point, I come to something of a decision. Also, did you see what was lying on the ground? Those are the other girl's clothes.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
I might just have to fight him. Let's try another revolver.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Alright, well, guess I won't shoot. That really hurt. Oh, I said it's a fine, not a quip. That's my problem. Unbelievable. Cool. I literally could not move.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
And that is how the girl wound up all alone again. She couldn't keep her promise, nor could she save anyone. What a pitiful, unlucky girl. That's a kind of game over. That's not what I want. No thank you. No thank you. No, 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 no. Instead, we can do better, and so we shall. Well, we're back. This time, it's going to be different.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
And in a shocking twist, use.
I'm sorry, Joshua. Yes.
Let's see what happened. January. Once upon a time. Ugh. Here we are, young Jennifer. Once upon a time. This letter looks familiar. Yes, it's one of the secret letters that Wendy and I traded. 25th of March, from W to J, Wendy to Jennifer. My dear Jennifer, there is nothing to fear. I'm always by your side. I will never betray you. We made an oath, remember. 25th of July. My dear Jennifer, I'm so relieved that you are well again. Is that why I couldn't find you yesterday morning? It's no use trying to fool me. I could see right through your pranks. Anyway, thanks in advance, tee-hee-hee. Apparently she wrote that. August. Thank you for... Oh, it's not my dearest Jennifer. It's already begun, hasn't it? Just Jennifer. Thank you for introducing me to Brown. but such a filthy dog is not a good match for you and me. Just give it to Nicholas or something, and let's be content with just the two of us. 10th September. My stubborn Jennifer. Is Brown that important to you? It's just a dog, a filthy animal. Please stop sharing your wonderful smile with that thing. Please smile only at me. October. Jennifer the Heartless. Why didn't you come? I waited and waited for you. Why can't I see you every morning? I think only of you. Are you avoiding me? Ugh. Healthy. Wendy. You were always so lonely. Poor lonely Wendy. I wonder if my letters ever reached her. It's the detested rubbish bin. No one ever suspected that something precious was hidden inside it. Nor did they know that it was the only place where I could keep my things safe. Interesting. And just for good measure, when I came here, this suitcase was the only luggage I had. I lost everything in the accident. My mother, my father, all my possessions, and even my memories. This is the part where the game just starts directly explaining itself to us. Everyone would put their dirty laundry here, and it was my job to wash it. How ironic, the one they called filthy washing their filthy clothes. It all seems so silly now. Oh. We're watching you. That's what the picture meant. But it was still scary. Yeah. I'm not gonna go downstairs just yet. Meanwhile, the sick room. Peter the rabbit. He was the pet that Wendy suddenly decided to take care of. Oh wow, it's like a counter. It was about the same time I started looking after Brown. I wonder if Wendy really loved Peter. Was she sad when she had to give him up? The red bird in the cage, the doll Eleanor treasured. If only we could fly like birds and go wherever we wished, she whispered softly. Yet no matter how much Eleanor wished, she'll never be able to just fly away from this orphanage. Poor Eleanor. She was burdened by her own frozen heart. 2 rooms in this hallway, then the playroom. I don't know how much the attic's gonna have to offer me, but I could give the secret room a shot, right? Amanda was fond of using the sewing machine. I think that might be a Singer sewing machine too. When she got absorbed in something, she'd think of nothing else, especially sewing, which was always on her mind. If we ran out of cloth or thread, she'd just sew rags with an empty needle over and over again. And then she'd smile at the tattered rag with satisfaction. It's a stuffed goat. The white goat Mary, the black goat Sally. When Meg found her letter to Diana torn apart, she was deeply wounded and cried in Diana's arms, even though she was the one who ripped it up. And when Meg's notebook was found all scattered about, Diana made fun of her, saying Mary and Sally must have eaten it. Poor Meg. She was bound by the shackles of foolish devotion. Oh right, the playroom. Thomas was always playing with his tank engines, with his trains. They were his only friends. There were no final stops on his railroad, for that would be devastating to him. It's rumored that this obsession had something to do with his birth, but Thomas never spoke about it with anyone. Oof. Now let's take a look at what I missed. Let's not. Okay. Basement time. Well, let's work our way there one room at a time. There's one right here for starters. Remorse. Huh. We're just clipping now? What? There it is. That's the most awkward way to do it. October ticket. What's that, you may ask? A ticket of some kind. What is that strange drawing on it? Well, we'll get to that later. Now we could take a look at a couple of the other rooms that are down here. And then we can move up to the first floor. Ultimately working our way toward this game's conclusion. The Cell of Pleasure. There's a working film projector here. Any films you have can be played on it. Well, I'll be damned. Sorry that was startling, but yeah, look, cutscene. Whoa. That's what you can do. You can watch cutscenes. So that's what this room's all about. It was very abrupt, I'm afraid. But yeah, this is the game's way of letting you view any cutscene you'd like. Unfortunately, if you want to look at everything, there are 14 films, right? So that means that I don't have enough room in my inventory to watch them all. So I will actually have to go all the way back up to the first floor, or as Americans know it, the second floor, and go through my rubbish bin and get the other films out. It's a bit inconvenient. Okay, so nothing. Solitude. I wonder, did activating the cutscene kill the music? One time Diana was absorbed in deep thought here. She was the prettiest, the most mature of the aristocrats. She wanted so much to be an adult, and yet she was also afraid of growing up too fast. Last room downstairs. Cell of Bliss. The spooky things, the scary creatures that everyone talked about. They'll come and clean if you don't, sweeping bad children away like dust. Well, they actually came and attacked me. I knew what they really were, but that wasn't the problem. The real problem was my weak heart. My weakness was what drew them here. Ugh. Well, we could take a look at the last remaining rooms in this mansion. We're almost there. Awfully quiet, though. There we go. If Miss Martha had disappeared, there would have been no one to cook. If Clara had disappeared, there would have been no one to tend to our wounds. If Mr. Hoffman had disappeared, there would have been no one to teach us. You can't live life eating snacks all day with no exercising or studying. If you look at it that way, even the Aristocrat Club needed adults around. Our world was so small. Alright. There are a couple of letters here. From the police. October 20th. Responding to Mr. Gregory Wilson. Oh. Dear ma'am, please forgive the delay in our response. In your letter, you reported suspicious activity on the part of Mr. Gregory Wilson. After investigating the matter, we have come to the following conclusion. There is little to indicate that the said individual is connected to the recent kidnappings. Mr. Wilson is father to a son who closely matches the description in your letter. Therefore, we have determined that there is insufficient evidence to warrant further investigation. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding in this matter. Anthony Doolittle, Cardington Police. Doolittle, how appropriate. Gregory Wilson was the guy. It's a letter from Martha. Officer Doolittle. My name is Martha Carroll, and I work at the Rose Garden Orphanage. In the past month, I have sent 6 letters to your attention, but you have yet to receive a response. Have my letters reached you? I ask that you please investigate this matter at once for the safety of our children. Yesterday I saw them together again, Mr. Wilson and Wendy, a child at our orphanage. I am very concerned for her safety. The two of them have been acting quite strangely. Oh, it's terribly odd. By strangely, I mean Mr. Wilson walking on all fours and nodding, and Wendy appears to be scolding him. I don't know how to explain it except that it resembled dog training gone wrong. Ooh, it gives me the shivers just thinking about it. Please come investigate this matter as... Yeah. The letter ends there. Perhaps if the matter had been addressed publicly, things wouldn't have turned out as they did. Adults are so selfish. Maybe she must have cut herself off. Because it's like, there's no way I could send this letter. That is distressing. The wash house. I came to this room every day to do laundry. The water was so cold and the soap would sting my eyes. But I didn't hate it, because clean laundry is so refreshing. Bathroom. Oh, I can just walk in. What is the deal with all this stuff? Okay. Classroom. I learned many things at this orphanage. The alphabet, words, how to clean and do laundry. But the most important thing I learned was the lesson I received in exchange for my dear friend's life. I finally came to understand myself. My beliefs in the will to stand up for them, I don't want to lose those ever again. Men's room. Probably not much going on in here. Okay. Once, Susan started a rumor about voices coming from this room at night. It turned out that it was only the door creaking in the wind, but one night sounds came from the room even with the window shut. Susan jumped out of her bed and screamed. It was really just a prank by Nicholas and Xavier. From then on, the room was believed to be haunted and was considered off-limits. Heh. The inner court. No box, huh? Oh. It all started here when I dug up the mound. I sensed that something precious to me was buried here, and I couldn't stop myself. The old me, the one who didn't understand herself, I lost my friend because of her. If I could go back, I'd try to save him. But what has happened can never be undone. I'll never break a promise again. Now you see what that, I am yours forever promise was all about. It seems that buddying up with Brown broke that promise, and ooh, Wendy did not take that well. The sloppy drawing must be Thomas's. See what happens when you give him chalk? The walls, the floors, to him it's one big canvas. The book is open. 2nd of March. Recently the children have been engaging in odd activities and spreading disturbing rumors. Rumors about creatures that come after children who don't clean up, and stray dogs that kidnap small tots. It's all very bizarre. 16th of August. Today I was busy catching up on my work when Clara came by to offer me a hand. I guess my teaching paid off. I was grateful for her kindness. In the wee hours of the morning she was still working, so I gently took her to bed. I can hardly believe it. My little Clara, bless her heart, is already 16 years old. She tells me she wants to stay at the orphanage and help with the daily chores. Maybe I should seriously consider the offer. Tomorrow I'll discuss it with Martha. At the time, it seemed so frightening. Were those scary things that attacked me just figments of my imagination? August 24th. This is simply inexcusable. My precious koi is gone. Remember the fish? The children must be responsible. I won't stand for this. Where is Diana? What's she been up to? My opinion of her will suffer because of this. And it did. The diary continues, but the last page is particularly interesting. It's Mr. Hoffman's last entry before he disappeared. November 11th. I'm leaving the orphanage. Clara's here to look after things, and the children are quickly growing up. I've done right and fulfilled my duty. Bloody hell, all the trouble started when that wretched child arrived. I've done nothing to deserve this. That's the end of the diary. We never saw Mr. Hoffman again. Ugh. And remember, again, it was everyone else who was wretched and painting us to look terrible. Like, that's amazingly not cool. I know you're in a very stinky place, because that rag Diana put to my face smelled just awful. Oh, that's what she did. But no matter how clever or fast you are, there's no escaping. You're like a mermaid in captivity, adapting to a new reality, leaving your home behind. Did you find happiness? Only 3 areas left. It was a cold winter night. I had been scolded as usual and called into the headmaster's room. I didn't like being scolded, but I didn't mind so much when it was in front of the fireplace, which was warm and cozy. Ugh. Guess what? Record player's brand new. Playing a record would fill the room with sweet music. Let's pray that the record I have is actually not crazy. Okay. Alright. Now, unfortunately, there's no way to restore the music unless I find that record. This is Mr. Hoffman's prized collection of fine dishes. We would sometimes sneak them out and play house with them in the attic. But that's our little secret. The last room that's not the hall. Red bird drawings. A red crayon and a red brooch, a red rose and red blood. Red is the most beautiful color, yet it comes at a price. It is my most favorite color and my most hated color. It's time to go. Oh. One day, Mr. Hoffman suddenly disappeared. Clara and Miss Martha soon followed, leaving me and the other orphans alone. Wow.